Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Bayelsa State, the Secretary to State Government, the Head of the Service, the members of the Bayelsa State Executive Council, the Chief of Staff, Special Advisors, the members of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, members of the intelligence and law enforcement community here present, top government functionaries, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. At this point, I would humbly request that the service commander step forward. You are all aware of the high priority our government has placed and will continue to place on security and maintenance of law and order within the territory known as Bayelsa State. That is the first duty of every government. And we take that duty very seriously, as you all know, in this state. I want to use this occasion to commend the gentlemen and wonderful officers you are all seeing, service commanders, and the Commissioner of Police, the Director of State Security, and all other law enforcement agencies. As you all know, the success of any security enterprise depends to a large extent on the level of cooperation that the citizens are prepared to give to it. So I want to use this occasion once again, while thanking our good people of Bayelsa State, to request that they continue to cooperate with the security agencies and give information, timely information. And you can be sure that our government and the security agencies of this state will act on it and will value your information. Today, we are here to formally commission and put to use 15 patrol boats, fully equipped with all modern gadgets that will enable our officers and men that will use them to perform their primary responsibility of protecting protecting the integrity of our country and protecting law and order, ensuring law and order in Bayelsa State. But this is only phase one. This phase one will see us launch these 15 fast-moving, fully equipped patrol boats. Let me at this stage welcome with all due respect to our midst our great leader, a great servant of our great country, General IBM Haruna, who is here with us for now. In addition to having served our great country diligently and meritoriously, today he shares former chairman of Arewa. I trust that the security forces will make good use of these boats. But like I said, this is only phase one. Phase two will start very soon. We are going to flood our waterways with fast-moving, fully equipped patrol boats like this. And be sure that very soon, with what I know our security forces are capable of doing, and with the cooperation of the people of our state, which we have all seen and which we can take for granted, the incidents of piracy on the waterways, the incidents of violence and criminal conduct and brigandage on the waterways of this state, of this country, as far as Bayelsa territorial waters is concerned, will be a thing of the past. We want our people to feel free to carry out their day-to-day activities, their fishing and farming and trading activities. We want those who travel along the waterways, because as you know, we are a maritime people, and we go to market with our canoes and our boats. Some even go to school. We do all kinds of activities along the waterway. So if the waterways are not safe, then we've got a major problem. And that is what, working with our security forces, we are trying to address. For those criminals on the waterways, I want to tell you that it's not too late for you to repent. It's not too late for those of you who are in possession of illegal weapons to turn in your weapons. Let me assure you of the determination of our government to support the security forces to ensure that those who are caught on the wrong side of the law are brought to book. But we as a government have unfolded several programs that you, the young people of this state, can take advantage of. I assure you that if some of us from very humble backgrounds can make it to this level, even you can make it. You don't need to be in piracy to make it. You don't need to be involved in stealing crude oil. You don't need to be involved in so-called refining of illegal crude oil, destroying our environment, your own environment, to make it. All these are so-called activities, or if you like, businesses that are not sustainable. In this state, we are going to stamp all of these out. You have time to repent and take advantage of the various productive ventures that our government has opened up for you and other young people of the state. So on this note, I have the honor and pleasure today to commission the first phase of our patrol boats that will be managed by our officers and men of the Nigerian military and the law enforcement community in Bayelsa State to secure waterways of Bayelsa State and the Federal Republic of Nigeria, to maintain peace, tranquility, stability along the waterways and in Bayelsa State generally. And I do so to the glory of God Almighty, the giver of all life, and to the benefit of the people of Bayelsa State and the people of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Amen. Amen.
What's your impression now that we have 15 armored boats flying the waterways of Bayelsa State?
Thank you very much. As I said before, many more are coming. We intend to work with the security agencies, the good people, and flush out criminality, violence, and banditry in the waterways. And we're serious about that. We have demonstrated the fact that security is everybody's business. And once there's any breach of security, it's an indictment actually. It's a failure of leadership. It indicates a serious problem at the communal level, at the local government level, at the state level, and also at national. It's not only, security is not only the business of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, not the business of Mr. President alone. Every governor, every local government chairman, every family and community leader, every traditional ruler has a role to play, and everybody has a role to play. And that's what we have shown. This is just phase one of our investment in maritime security. Many more are coming, and we are lucky in this state that we have very committed officers, commanders, and then men and women of our services, military and civil, law enforcement and security. So we are happy, and we are very confident that with this rollout, even of phase one, criminality, banditry, and piracy on the waterways and illegal activities, oil bunkering and what have you, will be flushed out very soon. Let me repeat my statement to those who are involved. With this, you know that a new dawn has come in this state, and more than ever before, our security forces are determined, the support of our government, to ensure that sanity and security is once again restored on this land.
I am very impressed about the development of putting in place every equipment transport facility that will enhance security. Security is the foundation for the growth and development of the economy. Once this security is in place, we are assured that the Nigerian Content Act will make it possible for industries to come and invest and to domesticate our own investment capacity will grow. So it is commendable that security is being enhanced, and of course the good welfare of the people will follow. I congratulate the governor and all those whose efforts have made this venture very successful. And we look forward to the growth of the shipping industry, beginning with the development of manufacturing boats in our economy.
Thank you, sir.
I want to say that rather than us partnering with the Bayelsa State government, I think we have been receiving tremendous support from the Bayelsa State government to enhance the discharge of our roads here. With the launching of these 15 boats, I can assure His Excellency and the good people of Bayelsa State that those that will come in the way of the Navy, we are more than determined to put them into good use quickly and ensure that those of our citizens of this Bayelsa State that want to engage in legitimate businesses, we do so on the waterways without any intimidation, frustration, or attack by the criminals on the waterways. We shall go all out to make sure that security and peace reigns in the waterway. We can see what the boats are capable of, and I can assure everyone that in no distance future, the waterways will be safe for all to traverse anytime, anywhere.
JTF
Yes.
patrols the waterways.
Yes.
Illegal bunkering, that has been an issue for quite a while now, and the governor has been campaigning against that.
Yes.
So what is going to be done? You're new on the saddle, haven't taken over recently.
Thank you so much. We, the security agents in Bayelsa State, especially the Joint Task Force Operation Fellowship, are determined to support the effort of His Excellency, the Governor of Bayelsa State. With the provision of these fast assault crafts, I assure you that these crafts will enhance our mobility, will enhance our effectiveness in patrolling the waterways. Illegal bunkering, pipeline vandalism, we've been fighting that, and we have identified with the effort of His Excellency. He is really very angry with the development in the state, so he wants a stop. The Joint Task Force Operation Fellowship is not going back. With these boats provided, and of course he has promised more, Your Excellency, sir, we shall continue to work hard, if not harder. These boats will track down not only bunkers, criminals, sea piracy in particular, that we're experiencing in this state. Kidnappers in particular, they will have no way to escape from Bayelsa State. Because these boats, we shall use them to block all their waterways, their escape routes. All we need therefore is cooperation, especially our neighboring states, because our patrol boats, I assure you, when we sit down together, all the security agencies, we shall work as a team and work as far as to the other borderlines, where we have creeks leading to Bayelsa and going out of Bayelsa. It will stop by God's grace. We shall support Excellency, as I will assure you that with this provision that you've done, we will do a lot for you. We shall not sleep. These boats are even with lights, so we shall patrol in the night, day and night. We shall arm them with our weapons, and you will see that they must change their thinking and leave Bayelsa State.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir.
With these boats now, what additional enforcement do you have?
It gives me joy that you said men of the Nigeria Police Force, in particular Bayelsa Police Command, had foiled kidnapping in some areas. With the existing synergy between the police and other security agencies and this extraordinary and robust show of support by Bayelsa State government, I think it's very clear. It is an unambiguous mandate that we should go all out and fight violent crimes in the seas. With the use of these gunboats, we should be able to go out with greater courage. Because if the men fought in the past and succeeded with ordinary fiber boats, with this type of boat, we have ridden it today, and it has been built to specifications by Bayelsa State government. We shall succeed. We are very, very confident that violent crime on the seas will be a thing of the past.
Yeah, this is a very bold step, and the right step too. We decided on this when we discovered that the assets in the marine environment were very limited. There were regular reports of armed attack and oil bunkering activities in some areas. In one of our meetings, H was very worried, and when the services were asked, they brought a very poor report of the state of the assets. Then he demanded to know what we should do. Then at that point decided we should buy these boats. I was aware that the Ministry of Defense had been meeting Personel even when I was in the service, on how they can construct boats. And it is with that knowledge that I said, okay, let's meet him. And then he came with the specification, which was sent to Naval Headquarters for a review and accepted to be capable of operating in the maritime environment. So the Excellency released the fund for the production of these boats. They are very capable boats, very fast and rugged. Today, they were all overloaded. It was some 18, 20. They are meant to carry seven. For combat patrol, even less than that. And you will see with the reduction in speed, the weight, the speed that the boats are capable of making. We've selected areas that they are going to patrol. We've known the very notorious areas, and those are areas we are going to choke first. And when we are very satisfied with the activities of criminal elements, we may move to other areas. The idea is at the end of the day to make sure that you can paddle from one end of Bayelsa State to another unmolested. It is only that way that business can strive. So I think it's a very bold step, and I congratulate His Excellency for making it possible within a very short time, and for the service commanders here to show commitment to put these boats into the very best of use. They are very highly committed, trained officers that I personally know. I'm sure that we are going to get a very good result. Thank you.
How well will these boats equip the state government in reading miscreants and elements on the high seas?
Yeah, very well. It will go a very long way in doing that. Before now, we have been able to manage the limited resources to achieve the level of success we have attained thus far. And our commitment is to ensuring that every added asset we give value back to the people of Bayelsa. The commitment of His Excellency to security is well known. And for us, we take that as a passion and we take it as a creed. And we're determined to go all the way and deliver a secure environment to all Bayelsans so that they can express their God-given talents, skills to develop Bayelsa.